Yeah.
So you had 3 years at the powerlifting.
Yeah.
At what point do you think you want to give the strongman a crack?
I always kind of knew I wanted to get into strongman at some point.
Did you?
When I say always, I mean by the time I started powerlifting, I knew that was kind of a means to an end. Just because
as early as when you started the powerlifting, you knew you had a goal in mind.
Yeah. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was a concrete goal in terms of, like, it was an idea of, like, I think I'd like to do that at some point. Like, I'll do this just now. A lot of my pals were doing powerlifting.
Was
so
it as
like,
vague as that?
It was, yeah.
Was it?
It was. I never watched Strongman when I was younger. Like, there was no, I know a lot of folk watch it on the telly, like in the UK, like growing up, it's on Channel 5 at Christmas every year. But I almost wish I had. You know, I'd probably be even more appreciative of getting to these shows now.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm not. I'm very, very appreciative of it. But no, it was never really the dream at that point. Mm-hmm. And then as powerlifting went on, and I kind of thought about getting into it, what happened actually was I tore an oblique muscle when I was powerlifting. And that, like, put me out for a few weeks, probably like 8 weeks or something. And as I started to come back to deadlifting, I tore it doing deadlifts. I came back to deadlifting, I started using a deadlift bar, which is what they use in some powerlifting feds, but mainly in strongman. Mm-hmm. And I was liking the feel of it, and I was like, I might just keep working up on this deadlift bar. And I was getting stronger and stronger, and I was like, well, maybe now's the time. I'll just make the transition to strongman. And there was a log in the gym. I was training at a gym in Cambuslang at the time. There was a log, and I was like, give this a go. And then I heard that the Scotland Strongest Man qualifier was in like 4 months, I think, at the time. And I was like, I'll train the events. I'll just train up for that. That got cancelled because of lockdown, the first one. So I ended up not getting to do it. But that's when I first started getting into strongman.
So what point did it go from like a fancy having a crack at strongman to you thinking, I might have a serious run at this?
I think I actually mentioned this to you in a message about how I set realistic goals.
Yeah,
so,
like,
you didn't like it?
Nah,
yeah,
that's mince.
I know. So that's what I've always done, and I stick by it, to be honest, because so basically what happened was my first Scotland's final. So I qualified.